Hey everyone, it's Dan at Evolving SEO, and welcome to an episode of Snowboard SEO. That's right, today's Snowboard SEO, not NoBoard. Snowboard, because we have like literally 4 feet of snow. No, I'm exaggerating, maybe like 2.5 feet of snow outside. I've literally been shoveling and snowblowing for like the past 2 days straight, so getting some exercise, and that's what's going on out there. But what I wanted to talk about today, quickly, I hope quickly, is a suggestion for keyword research and optimization. And that is, we spend a lot of time focusing on like generic keywords. If you're an e-commerce shop selling appliances, maybe you focus on refrigerators for sale, buy refrigerators online, refrigerators under $400. Does that exist? I don't know. But you see what I mean. You focus a lot on those generic keywords, but the suggestion I have today is, especially where there's been a lot of talk lately about building your brand and that kind of thing to develop trust with your website or your business online. What I want to suggest is doing kind of a brand name audit, if you will, surrounding all the keywords that have to do with your brand, to see if you're actually coming up in all of the spaces where your brand should be showing up. And by brand, I don't just mean your brand name or your domain name. This could be if you have a product that has a name that's unlike any other product. For example, Vosges Chocolate has Moe's Bacon Bar, and no one else has a chocolate bar named that. So that could fall under your brand. Or, if you were like Amazon, Jeff Bezos, who's the CEO or something of Amazon, he falls under that. It's pretty lame that I don't know exactly what he is. Founder? Co-founder? I don't know. But the name of the person that has to do with the company, that can fall under your brand. If you're SEO Moz and you have Mozcation, all the keywords having to do with Mozcation, or if you're Distilled and you've got Search Love, coming up by the way in Boston, everyone get your tickets. If you've got Search Love coming up, that's a branded name. So all of those things fall under this umbrella of brand. And what you need to do is not just look to see how you're ranking and showing up for those exact searches, but go to like Ubersuggest and type in your brand name. So if you're SEO Moz, type in SEO Moz into Ubersuggest and see all of the other things, some long tail that people are typing related to your brand. It might have been a lot of things that you didn't think of. Like, for example, if you were a local restaurant, you may find that people are typing restaurant name, hours, directions, menu, events, dress code, all of these things. So grab all of those keywords with Ubersuggest. Then you can do a couple things from there. Now you've got hopefully a long list of branded keywords that people are typing. Then you can do things like get search volume for them. So if you're a big enough brand like an Amazon or something where there's a lot of search volume, you can get that data. But then the key part here is to take those branded keywords and run them through like Aaron Wall's Rank Checker, or if you've got something that can check rankings fairly quickly and easily, like I use Authority Labs for a lot of my rank tracking, running them through there, get your ranking for those, get the landing page that's showing up for all of those. So if you are a restaurant and you're doing restaurant name menu, but it's your homepage showing up, or maybe it's like a page with just photos or an about page showing up, you might want to check into trying to get your menu to actually show up for that. Or if people are searching restaurant name hours or restaurant name directions, make sure those exact pages, if they exist, are the ones showing up. Maybe they're not optimized, maybe they're not being indexed, maybe they're not accessible by the search engines. So that's kind of the first step. Second step is, once you grab all these branded names, if you don't have the content to show up, like for example, I was doing some SEO for a private school, and there were a lot of searches happening having to do with private school name and then like the program. So private school hockey, or private school name math or science. And in this particular case, they did not have pages that were accessible by the search engines to show up to speak for each one of those departments. And so it might have just been their homepage showing up. The user would have to like click on the homepage, try to figure out where that particular section is on the website. So you want to make this a lot easier for your users to find the content specifically that they're looking for on your website. We also call these sometimes navigational searches. You'll hear that term. So these are navigational searches. People know exactly what they're looking for. They're just using Google as kind of the mechanism to get to that. And another key thing about this is we're hearing more and more that Google is using user metrics like click-through rate, bounce rate back to the SERPs, clicking on another result, time on the site before you come back to the SERPs. So if you're serving up the content that people are looking for specifically, you're going to improve those user metrics, which in turn may feed back into your ranking and your visibility. So huge win there, huge plus. And the last thing that I suggest all of you do after you start optimizing for this is create some custom segments in analytics to track how it's going. You can create a custom segment for your brand name, your company name, for the names of people involved with the company, and hopefully what we want to see is this bucket of content, the visits going up for that, and that does have a little bit to do with search volume and how many people are looking to begin with, but we just want to watch the overall trend. You know, is your bounce rate going down? Is your time on site going up? Are people landing on the exact pages that they need to get to when they're doing these searches? So I highly recommend, no matter if you're a local company, a big Fortune 500, or a startup, the beauty of this is this works for virtually any type of company, any type of website. You can go and get this data and make some headway, get some quick wins in a decent amount of time on this. So I want you guys all to go out, try to do that, improve your search experience for your brand name. And thanks for checking out NoBoard SEO. Us New Englanders, you know, we tell ourselves there's only a few more weeks of hopefully this potential for blizzards and that kind of thing. So we're almost in the clear. So hopefully 3-4 more weeks at the most, and we see spring right around the corner. Anyways, have a great one, and good luck out there. Stay good. Thanks.